Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. So I'm here again with a pretty big group. We have Charlie over here. She's handling the chat. Alan's behind me. He's leaving soon. We have a bunch of people in the studio and a bunch of people up on Zoom. Today we're going to be trading Tesla with the RV strategy. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. You should seek the advice of someone you trust before you try to emulate any of these trading styles. So I'm about to explain what this big jumbled up mess is. It's a specific strategy that this has been marked out with. Besides just the regular Thinkorswim layout, we have a bunch of custom scripts that I have done myself. This one is available for free on the channel if you look at the last episode, or pretty much so many episodes. But this is the scalping indicator. So the green are the buyers, the red are the sellers, the blue column is the volume. The sentiment is shown in here, so it's so valuable to see that. This, what you see moving across the screen, is my market magnet, which basically judges volume price action based a bit on the volume profile that Thinkorswim has. It's a bit different because it does things at a 50%. Let me just try to get this adjusted a little bit here. So that, there we go. Is that? No, let me get the 4 hour adjusted here. Let me just make sure I don't lose the date if I do that. Okay. So I don't have the level 2 showing right now, but I wanted to make sure these multi-candle alignments were over here. I have this now without the decimal. I've messed with the layout to don't have the decimals on a bunch of things to make it go faster, including up here on the custom scripts. So you can kind of go in the back end and mess around and do things to make things faster, which is sometimes a good idea. But this market magnet tells you the peak at a 50%, the trough at a 50%, as well as the high band and the low band, and then the magnets in the middle where it's always drawing price action. So if you don't know a lot about how volume profile works, I have a bunch of other videos about it. And it's sort of similar, only judging from trading large cap stocks, we find this to be quite a bit more accurate. So the market magnet is what this official name is. This will be available at the $1 Million Margin Club, $1,000,000-Margin Club YouTube channel sometime a week from when you're watching this, I would imagine. And then up here we have the same thing. You have the last volume, the current volume, as you have down here, the buyers and sellers sentiment. This also has the market price. Now, the one that I've made available for the $1 Million Margin Club is also going to have the bid, the ask, and the spread up here right at eye level, which makes it so important. Let me just check for reconciling here. No, it's not reconciling. How many seconds is it not going to reconcile? 7, 9, 10. Untradeable. When you get over 1 million in volume, the candlestick histogram no longer matches the price action, and that's scary. Now, could be that it's just a moment here and it gets itself, didn't quite get over 1 million. It straightens itself out. So I'm going to keep trading this right now on Thinkorswim and not switch to Lightspeed as of yet, but I am a little bit concerned about what's going on. I did want to show you guys a bunch of trading today with just doing market, not reverse. So I don't want to use my reverse key, so I'm going to try to remember not to use it. I might slip a few times, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing market. So let's see if we catch up on the reconciling. That was only 500,000, 59. There, okay, so we're way closer. We're 2 seconds off. So I think it's going to straighten itself out. This is what Thinkorswim does when you have high volume. It's hard to catch up. It's dropped down now, so I think it's going to be okay. So the other thing that we have up here is the multi-chart alignment that I've scripted. I find this to be, other than the scalping indicator, I would say the second most valuable indicator that you should get over at the $1 Million Margin Club. So this has what the 5-minute candle sticks are doing right now, what the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. So you can check multi-chart alignment because more people trade on a 4 hour than a 1 hour, more on a 1 hour than a 30-minute, more on a 30-minute than a 15-minute, more on a 15-minute than a 5-minute, more on a 5-minute than a 1 minute, and so on and so forth. The higher time frame, statistically has more traders. So knowing when they're going in and out, knowing how they read their data and might go in and out, is pretty important information to have without a whole bunch of charts open that you have to look all around, and that slows down your platform. So that just happened again, and that switched right on time. I forgot to look at it. Looks like it must have Yeah, that we're right on time. This is resting right on the magnet. You can expect this to happen. This is the high value of that, the low value of that. So you're going to see me call these out as I'm calling the ball, quarterbacking for everybody today. Everybody's responsible for their own trades, and I'm about to go into what all these lines are. But I'll be calling the pattern. So make sure you get Day Trading Volume 1 if you don't already have it. It came out it's been almost 2 years now. It's been a long time. I guess not 2 years, year and a half or whatever ago. And it changed everything. So Day Trading Volume 1, there's a link to it. It does have this strategy, the RV strategy, and it specifically tells you how to set it up and trade it like a study guide, as well as having log sheets, day trading plans in there, as well as, basically it's a quick Reader's Digest version of how to trade if you're a beginner. I don't think you should stop with it, but I mean, it's about a specific strategy. And then when I'm talking about it, Day Trading Volume 2, their Candlestick Pattern Playbook, it's called, has the only pattern playbook that has the patterns rated. So it's another one I'd get. Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas kind of teaches you to keep your confidence in trades, teaches you about thinking about probabilities when you trade. Tom Hougaard, Best Loser Wins, is another great book that will teach you a different way to trade, with not necessarily going by candlestick pattern rating, and to not set a stop profit, but to only get out of a trade when you see it being reversed. That was the best information I got from him. And the $1 Million Margin Club yet continues to write new books, and they just came out with a brand new book, Day Trading Volume 4, which is a lot of you know that we're all going crazy over right now. I was beta testing it for a good 3, 4, 5 months, and you saw me test it before they actually released it. It's a game changer. It's really hard to not do well with that strategy if you follow it. Trading the open it's based on breakout, much like this large cap RV strategy is. They're based on breakout ranges, and it's got 4 in the main book, Day Trading Volume 4, Trading the Open. And then they put out a companion book, and in that book they have the Holy Grail. That came out within a month of the other book. And it has extra log sheets. So I'm a huge proponent of logging, and I don't mean electronic logging. I mean writing down your thoughts is when you trade. And it's one of the reasons that I promote any strategy guides or books that have strategies that have log sheets included and day plans included, trading plans. So I used to teach math. I'm a teacher at heart, really. And I think that if you're going to become a successful day trader, you need to keep track. You need to diary what you're doing. You need to log it. You log what you're doing, and you figure it out. You figure out where you went wrong. Talk to yourself in there. See, why did that trade go bad? And so on. What did I do good with that trade? Did I follow the strategy I'm trading? So whatever you own, whatever books you have, log, and it gives you a better than average chance in this very tough career choice you may be making to make money. Now on this channel, we're trying to show you ways with different strategies, different video demonstrations of how to make $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, maybe more, maybe $1,000. Usually I made over $46,000. You've seen me in one of the demonstrations trading the RV strategy in 30 minutes, right around 30 minutes. So it can be done. It's craziness a lot of times to go that high a share size. But the thing is you don't need to go that high a share size to trade, right? You can trade with 10 shares, and before you know it, you're making $100 a day. Or 30 shares, you're making to $300 a day, So that's enough to change your life, so. But it's not easy to get into, it's a journey, and it takes a couple years. Some people can do it quicker. Some people it takes a lot longer than a couple years. So you don't be too hard on yourself. Slow, steady, trade in a simulator, and try out different strategies until you kind of develop one that's your own strategy by looking at all the other strategies. That's what you're trying to do. Come up with your own strategy. Now, a lot of people would look at this, professional traders, and we've had words. And they would look at this and say, you're out of your mind to have all these lines all over your screen. Yes, it could be argued that I am out of my mind for a lot of other reasons, though, not for that reason. This is a strategy. The strategy calls for these levels, okay? I can trade without lines on my screen, and so can anybody else who wants to trade this strategy. But if you're following a strategy, then you should follow it. And you should do what the strategy says and give it a chance. I have found, and so has many of the other traders that trade with us, and I'm talking now thousands and thousands worldwide, that since last March of this year when this strategy first came out, it has changed lives. They are making tons and tons of money. We have millionaires from it. We certainly have lots of $100,000 heirs, if that's a word, and a lot of very, thousands of successful traders. So, am I going to knock this strategy? Absolutely not. You should watch the video archives that I show. I know a bunch of other people trade it on different YouTube channels. They may call it something different, but you'll see I saw somebody, I'm not going to call them out. It was almost exactly the same setup, but they called it their own strategy. They named it something different. That's fine. That's the way of the world, right? That's evolution, right? So that's what happens. So, but a lot of people, range bound is not new, right? The $1 Million Margin Club can't claim range bound as their strategy either, right? So it's just the nuances, the specifics, the tweaking that can make the difference of success or failure. And that really is about you as a personal trader too, because you may not like this or you may not trade well with it, but if you tweak it just a certain way from you, like stealing these principles, it becomes kind of your own. And that's what I highly recommend, that you make it your own and change it as you will. Now, I will continue to add indicators. I'm a coder and a script writer and a math teacher, and I will continue to try to do things that helps any trader have a better edge, have a better chance, because it's all about edge. Probability is even or against you for the most part. The things that make the difference is the edges that you get. So every little thing that can make your in and out trades be better than 50-50 is what you try to go for. And they may not be these scripts and they may not be the strategy, but I believe in this strategy, and I really believe in the open strategies, more so for a beginner. That's Day Trading Volume 4. So you'll see that I link these books. I believe in these books. And let me just show you how we set this up real quick. So you open up a day chart. These are all represent a day. You look at the close of the last day in this big jumbled up mess. It says to the right of my picture, C238.25. So $238.25 is when that closed. This is today's action already moving. But if you look down at this ATR, the average true range of this stock's price over a 14-day period, and then you go back over that candle, you see the average true range was $10.60. You divide that in two, so $5.30. You subtract it from the close of this candle right here, and you get that $5.30. You get an ATR level low, and you add it to the close, and you get an ATR level high. Now, ATR, average true range, is just one price, but a lot of people use ATRs in some sort of mathematical formula to figure out the range they expect for it to move in any given day. This is 50%, divide it in half, and now we've got a high and low range bound we expect it to move. Now, guys, a little bit different than what you've seen. The price action has gone straight up. So the RV strategy will call a couple things. They'll say, mark out your Fibonacci levels on a 10-day, 5-minute chart, which I did. There you can see these Fibonacci's are snapped. Fibonacci's are always left to right, remember. But then I also went ahead and did extensions up here. So here's the extensions. So always take the extension from the low fib up to the high and then extend up. That's how you do Fibonacci extensions, and that's going to give us some support and resistance. And these blue lines, I had to go back a lot further. This is a 5-minute chart. It calls for the strategy to start at a 4-hour, a 1 hour, a 15-minute or a 5-minute. So basically, I went to the 1 hour, but I went way back because we had no price action. So if you don't have it in 10 days, it says go back, till you can find some historical data. Some think that's better respected, some not. So some say it's not. Some say it's better to have it closer. The strategy says within 10 days, but I'm taking the liberty with the extensions and these to trade this today. Everybody really wants to trade Tesla. It's got the higher volume, seems to be looking like a stock that we can trade 1,000 shares in and do well in. So historical data is where candlestick wick or body has turned around. That's where you'll see these marked. I marked a lot more above than below because we are out of a typical ATR stock. We are really more in an escalator or a trending move right now. So I'm going to use the principles of the RV strategy. to trade it. Now, if you're new here, this is probably extremely difficult to follow if you're a beginner. So I recommend watching a lot of the ABCs of the RV strategy. I have tons of videos, reading the book, and then slowly immersing your way. And they're making this all episodic television on this channel now. So there's seasons. So there's a lot of other professional people getting involved, professional traders who have been involved to try to put these strategies forward to give everybody a leg up. Remember, trade in a simulator first. There is no guarantee with any strategy, no matter what guru says what to you, okay? There is no guarantee. Trade in a sim till you get green. Look at videos like these, demonstration videos. Try to see what they're doing. I'm going to try to put my best foot forward and show you what maybe could happen for you. Lower share size, I recommend. And guys, like I had mentioned yesterday, I'm going to try not to reverse as much. I think I said it earlier today too. And excuse me. I'm looking at the price action now. Everybody's ready to go. Yeah, I'm looking to go short off the fib if it actually makes that fib, guys. I might go in a little early. If it banks off that fib, see if it goes up there. It seems like it's rejecting already. So it looks like it really wants to pull it down. The magnet's below it. See how the buyers have dropped here on the scalping indicator? So to me, this is a no-brainer to go short. Can I get it a little higher up there? I'm just going to go short now, guys. I got it at 2. Wow, that slipped like 8 cents. So that was interesting. So yeah, I'm in at 247.37. So I am going to ride this short, and I went in over a minute early, like a minute and 15 seconds early. Now I'm trading on the New York Stock Exchange, and that is on ET time, 9:30 a.m. East Coast of the United States. And right now it is the RV strategy calls for us to go in a half hour after. Everything. Everybody's going. Charlie's over here keeping up with the chat. I'm just noticing the. Yeah, no, I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna hold this a little bit here, but I am thinking we're not going to get the action that I want. Now I don't have the level 2s underneath there. I pulled it up because on large cap, I'm not going to let it mess with me right now. So. Sorry, I interrupted myself, I know. So we are coming up to, okay, so that, what did that tell? So we had all multi-alignment green, and I'm going short. So that's slightly concerning to me. I mark it. Now it's all the other way. See that? We're right on the cusp of this. Wow. See if we can pull it back down here to where these levels were. It seems to be went up, hit the higher level here, kind of swelled down back toward the magnet where most of the price action was, and the sellers are going up here. This could be it because it seems to be stalling here, guys. So 500 is not a bad first trade if we take it here. Oh, wow, really? Yep, I blew that. I should have taken it and wrote it up. Man, really? I'm losing the whole trade. Sorry, I was focusing on something else and I missed that move. Yeah. So we have a morning star down here, that pattern, which is a sign of a reversal, and it just happened right in front of my face. I was looking at this, and I started looking over here, realizing that I hadn't pulled in the come on. It's just not going to do what I need it to do here. There we go. right, so we're back to where I needed it to go. I just held it until it came back the way I wanted. Wow. So I'm looking now at this. So it's turning around right here at the low value. This is where it scared the heck out of me. And then it came back down to a short off the magnet. Now I have $1,000 max loss per trade. So you didn't see me. I don't even have my feet wet yet is the way I'm looking at this. So I'm riding this for bigger moves, I hope. But I'm already thinking I could have been over $1,000 had I just rode those moves. So not reversing is what's throwing me off. I don't want to reverse, and then I'm thinking, oh, you have to get back in, and then there's this, analysis paralysis thing that happens, and it's one of the reasons I like to reverse. We'll see. Less gabby today, I see. In the beginning. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Keep going. Sellers are way up here, guys. Showing me confidence to stay in. Oh, broke that lower band. Wow, wow, wow. That is, I'm getting ready to turn around there. Wow, I probably should have. When I say I get out, and then, whoa, that was good. So it banked off twice now. It hit that 246.30 level. But it's all still calling for it to go down. So I'm just, can it actually break that? Where's the next one? There's nothing below that. Wow. Well, I'm just going to take that, guys. So, and then I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy back in right there. So I got it at 26 to go long. So that was normally where I would have reversed. I made a quick decision that I do believe it's going to go back up, and I wrote it to go high. I'm actually going to sell it again, sell short to go again. I'm looking at the price action. I want it to go back down. It's going to be hard to get used to this not reversing thing for me, but it is a dangerous way to trade, to reverse. 34, 33, 24, 30. Whoa, that was nice. Buy back. Did I buy back fast enough? What did I get it at? 08. Okay, so I kind of rode that dip. I got up to 1,700. Now I'm going to manage. Oh, there's the other line down there. Now I'm going to manage a bad position if it's, even though I didn't do it by reversing. There was less slippage, I think. How'd everybody do? I see some of you are still short. Yeah, I mean, it could still keep going down. I don't know. I mean, this is a good sign for me, though, that it's going back up. So it hit this support level like 3 times, and the sellers dropped. The buyers went up. So remember, the magnet's going to always pull it this way. And I just saw 100% over there. Now it's going the other way. Okay. Now, if this magnet pulls down, I'm going to get out of this fast. But right now, price action is right at or above, and the magnet's above. Kind of like to see it go push up, push everything up. These are at 50%. The peaks and the troughs are running at a 50%, which for large caps seems to be, from back testing, better than the 70% that the Thinkorswim there. It pushed it. Didn't it seem like they just pushed that up? That's like a springboard then, for this price action. So that gives me confidence to stay in this move long. All the multi-chart alignment is saying go, go, go. Everybody's reading go, and that happened right here at that dotted line. So look at how many buyers came in here. Look at this. This is a very strong move. Going to break this magnet, push through maybe up to this retracement level. This is a $1,000 trade right here. My God. I want a sip of my coffee, and I'm afraid to take my finger off the button here. I don't want to lose this. I don't want it to go way down. Now, you've been seeing me reverse. I might just get out and then wait to see that it's got some strength going up. Like right now, I'm glad I just stayed in it. So at this retracement, a lot of people mark this. You can see it's respected it a couple of times here. So let's see if it respects it again. And you've also got the high value pushing it down here. So things we're looking for is for this to continue to rise like it's doing, the magnet to pull up, this level to be broken, to confirm that all this is telling us multi-chart alignment, it's going up. We're looking for a pattern. We had a morning star down here that sent it up. Now we have sort of three white soldiers, depending on how much these are shadow wicks. Not really, though. This design is not really right. So I'm looking at more of this as almost like a flat top from over here. But you really need a couple more candles banking against it. So it does seem to be fading here, guys. This is all, it depends on what this candlestick's going to do here. In 20 seconds, it's going through. Wow. So here's your high right here. 247.98. Let's call it 248. So 248 could be where it really hits some resistance. Remember, even whole dollars and half dollars. You always want to look for those psychological resistance or support. Boom, 248. Wow, it went up to 12. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to reverse on the 248. Or should I say go short on the 248. Oops, is it going to go down? I was looking at the market maker. The histogram price action seems to be a little bit behind there because I caught it on the market maker here. And I see now that it's just getting up to the level and not... it's just now catching up. Is this not reconciling now? I have to be careful here. Oh, it's off again. What's 700,000 in volume? Okay. So guys, we're looking at the market maker. Thinkorswim's doing its stupid thing again. It's so annoying. We're 9 seconds off, 11 seconds off, 13 seconds off. Wow. Look at the volume. That's why it can't do it. It can't handle it. So the question is, will it reconcile when we get caught up here? Is it just going to do? There it goes. It was like almost 30 seconds off. That is not a good thing. So I'm looking at this. We're at 248 even. This is right on still. I'm going to buy out there, buy again. Yeah, it's throwing me off because I was looking at the price action, thinking, comparing it to the levels, and it's messing with my head a little bit here. Yeah, definitely called that wrong, and I am gonna blame it a little bit on this price action not catching up to the. I tried to read it without that. I have to completely take it out of my head if I wanted. I was trying to balance between the two, so it's very annoying. So I'm looking for this to recoup back up to like 248. I'd look to think to turn around to get out of this position for a profit up at the 248. It's almost there. Yeah, I'll take it there. And I'll sell again there against it, hoping that it goes down from there. So it's banging. It's been banging here for a while. Man, I hate it. It just something happened with the volume and it threw the whole thing off. So we needed to catch itself up and reconcile. Had a real surge there. You guys looked over. It was almost 1 million in volume in 1 minute. This is why we have no problem getting filled, which is one of the reasons we picked the stock. But we realized that on Thinkorswim we could be dealing with some of these issues. I'm not quite sure how everybody is navigating them. Well, we're back. We're reconciled again. Wow. That one trade cost me like $500, so that's annoying. I mean, I got it back. What I missed was the scalp opportunity. I waited and got it back at 248. And, you know, you've got to learn to not panic. I was so reading the data. Like, you know, I wasn't ready to switch off and just look back for a second and go, okay, where's the price actually really moving from here to here? Get back in, look at the even dollar. And then I just took a second and didn't panic, and then said, wait for it to come back to 248. That's where you think it's going to turn around, and it has been turning around here, and get out. If it doesn't get back and it keeps going down, then get out for a greater loss. I was telling myself at that time 500. It was, I think it hit 300 and something at one point. And I was, my finger was quivering, like, just get out, you know. But I waited for it to swale, and it looks like it's going to do it again here. So I missed that. So I'm missing this. Now this is a resistance, 247.60. See right here in the market maker, we are reconciled now, which is great. This histogram's right where it's supposed to be, the candlesticks I'm saying, but the magnet should be pulling this down. We do have conflicting reports here, but look at how the buyers have dropped on the scalp indicator. This overrides everything, in my opinion, is that you're looking at the data. It's just like less and less and less and less buyers, more and more sellers coming in. So, wow. This is a lot more than I thought. It's really going down. It might go all the way down here. This could just this is a little hump, and it's going to come right down here. I'm going to send out a joke to somebody. That's like the man under the sheet. That's an inside joke. They heard it. Maybe. But here we go here. We're just... Is that it? I'm just going to take that, guys, and I'm going to buy long again. I got 247.01. I broke 5K. I don't trust this move. We'll see. I'm so used to reversing. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the reversal thing not happening here for me. So I've just got to learn to almost double click where I think it's going to turn around. Well, I missed it, huh? Okay, so I missed that one. Just going to get out for a lesser loss there for a minute till I figure out what the heck is going on here. This is where I can get analysis paralysis here. You guys are all over the place up there, shorts and longs. I'm not in a position right now. I don't like this because I'm losing money by not being. I look at it like I'm losing money if I don't. I can't choose here, so I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna sell. I took another $100. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna go short on this. Both buy out. Volume has just plummeted right now. I'm going to take that and look to buy if it dips back down. If it's going to dip back down, I wanted to reverse and I just didn't do it. I didn't push buy again where I wanted to. Now it's not where I want it to be. There we go. Oh, what is that? 94. Yeah, I mean, I looked at this line. Look at this, just falling off to nothing. Now all the multi-chart alignment is red, except for the 4 hour, which isn't going to change probably anytime soon. So, boy. I mean, we're doing okay here, guys. Made my daily goal. See if we can get it up to the retracement level. I'll look for the retracement level. Close. That was 55 for a second. 55 cents, I'm saying. I'm going to take that. 54. Then it hits 60. I'm short again. 247.54. Broke 6K. I went off this. I reversed off this. I sold and then went short off of this level, pulling it back down here where all the price action is. That's a really good trade already. My God. Look at it go, huh? Is it going to go all the way back down there to the 78 cent or more? The sellers are just climbing up the scalpers indicator. Whoa, I look away for a split second. I'm going to buy it again at 67. So it could keep going down. I broke 7K. So 246.67. So we're going to try to get right back up here again. See if we can ride that right back up. Might take it a little before it gets there just so I don't miss it. 44. I went to 44 cents. See, I'm going to grab it up here as it gets close to it. Anywhere close to it, I guess got to get it. That was 44 again. 45 for a split second. Wow, there was a 48, 51. Ah, God. I reversed. I probably would have got, I don't know, probably would have slipped as much as I slipped it, as it slipped for me there. So I've got it at 247.48 short now. Trying to write it right back down again off that level. Well, it spiked for a split second. So either here, here, or here, depending on what I see here. I don't like to see this dropped, so I'm but I don't like to see everything's green up there. Wow, it's going to break through that retracement. I'm going the wrong way. Come on now. Don't do that to me. Come on. It's pretty much stopped here, guys. Oh man, I should have just grabbed it there. So yeah, it's not retracing where it was. So we need to get we need to take it where we can down here. I'd like to see another. Yeah, I was going to say another 200, except it was hitting it hard. I'm going to take it there. I'm going to buy back at 18. So I'm solidly over 8,000, which is good. Kind of getting decision fatigue. I got to tell you guys, I'm not. This price action is a little more difficult than I thought to trade, but it's doing okay. And as you can see, I haven't been reversing because I really don't think you guys should learn to trade by reversing because of the slippage that goes both ways. It's going to go back up now to that level. It did. I'm going to sell off and go the other way. See if I called it right, or is it just going to keep going up? Buy again at 56. Got up to 8,900. Nope, nope, nope. Don't hurt me. Yeah, I banked off that 32 level and hoped. I got it actually at 56. I wanted to go back up to that fib. I was definitely playing with fire right here, but I'm trying to play this channel instead of this channel. But if it breaks down here, then I messed up. Oh man, that really hurt. Okay, so I caught that going the wrong way. So you wait. You don't panic. It didn't hit my max loss, so it did go back down to this channel. So I played that wrong. Just seemed like it was starting to play up in here. It's a bad word for traders, right? Play. The price action seemed to be up here. Magnet has definitely gotten thicker for the amount of price that's right in this area. So sellers went up. Still, overall, it's calling time alignment's calling for us to go up, but I do not like to see that. Luckily, I got a nice big cushion, and I just broke 8 a second ago with my little shenanigans, got me up to like 88 or something at one point. So yeah, I had to have been because this is 300 down. So I'm just gonna wait a minute longer and try to catch it as it goes up here. And probably count my blessing. Oh, it broke that level. You see that? Wow. So can you keep doing that, please? Man, you had me green for a second. Should have just jumped out and been happy with my 80 whatever 100, 8800. We can break 9. Go back up to that extension now. Come on. Break through. You know, you definitely created a flat top here. The buyers kind of are recovering here. 94% here. Let's slam it through. Come on. Multi-chart alignment. Everybody's getting ready to jump in here. 2 more minutes and everybody's going to jump in. That 1 hour means it also has the 30-minute, 15-minute, and 5-minute all green. So it's not necessarily representing that, though. Oh, man. Come on, let's get a big punch. I'm ready to sell either way if it starts to break down or break out, you know. Or just break even, I suppose. So my price is right at that level, which I thought was the bottom of the channel. Finally, I'm not going to jump out now because I waited this long. Come on, make a real move. Make a real move. Oh, I should probably just get out. That's 9K. I'm struggling. Wow. You see that? It broke over. I'm going to take that. 9,300. So I got it right around this position, guys. That's it for me. Hey, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully that was entertaining. That is the RV strategy. Basically, the RV strategy is consolidating large caps, and you're trying to catch the moves by going up and down. And that could be traded with 10 shares or 50 shares. Doesn't need to be 1,000 shares. We're high rollers. Wow. Now I really wish I would have held it longer, obviously. This might have gone up to almost 10,000, but that's life. Life in the fast lane. And then I could have caught it going down. See, woulda, coulda, shoulda. FOMOing. I'm FOMOing. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to always stay inquisitive and go green, and I'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching.